Hi guys, I want to make sure that you understand exactly what's covered in this course because when I first introduced it, I talked about the different modules, but I don't think I did a quality job of explaining exactly how comprehensive the curriculum is and even more importantly, how much coaching is involved in the program. So I wanted to show you here as I share my screen, wanted to make sure that you guys understood that when you go to the Masterclass sales page, and certainly you have the webinar there that gives you all the information, and if you watch the entire 55 minutes, you're going to have a whole lot more of an appreciation of what the course includes. Even more importantly, I wanted to direct you to right here, and at a few places here in the sales page, you have a place where you can actually click on and download your own copy of the course sequence and support summary. When you do that, you're going to find this page, and this is a PDF that you can print out and share with whomever it is that's in charge of making purchases for your own leadership development. This is not a program that you're going to buy. This is a program that hopefully your organization purchases because it's going to have an incredibly positive impact on your team and the results that you're leading them to get. But so that you understand exactly what's included as part of this comprehensive leverage coaching program, I wanted to walk you through the PDF. First off, it is a proven system. This is something that I've used over and over for many years with many teams, not just in basketball, but in business with clients that I've served, where you go from goals to relationships to expectations to accountability to toast and recognition over the course of the 12 intensive weeks of work that we'll be putting in. When you improve, absolutely your team will improve. But this masterclass is more than an online course. It includes online video lessons and downloadable content and curriculum and printouts and information for you to use and activities for you to implement. But it also includes coaching calls where you have one-on-one conversations with me throughout the program to ensure that you're being successful in transforming your team and getting the better results that you want. So again, 12-week program, but this is something that I think is really helpful. First thing you're going to do is on the sales page, you're going to notice where you can actually click on and get started by applying for the program and scheduling a call with me. When you submit that application, it asks you 8 or 10 different questions to make sure that I have information about you before we go into the discovery call. We're going to have that introductory conversation that is completely free, no obligation on your part, but I want to make sure before you enter the program that you're in a place where you'll be able to implement and take advantage of all that the course provides. At that point, after you have actually taken and gotten payment for and committed to the program, you'll receive access to all of the content in the masterclass and we'll begin working you through the activities. This is what the masterclass actually looks like in terms of your weekly commitment now. The implementation is basically a 12-week plan. The first week is you getting introduced to the course and the curriculum and the content that you're about to jump into. So you'll work through all the Module 1 content. You'll make sure that you get the right mindset. You'll understand how to overcome some of the difficulties of change so that you're a more resilient leader and your team is able to process and improve throughout the different changes that you're going to be introducing. And it's at the end of that first week that we'll have our first mentoring call before you kick off the next 2-week section, which is over goals. Weeks 2 and 3 are going to focus upon goals. You'll work through modules 2.1, 2, 3, and 4. Weeks 4 and 5 work on relationships and building connections and trust. Weeks 4 and 5 are followed by your second mentoring call, where again, we'll have a full 20-minute conversation specifically about you and your team and how things are going through that first pretty important part of the program. Then you'll get into establishing team commitments and agreements and standards, and that section of expectations is 2 weeks through week 6 and week 7. Week 8 and 9 is all about establishing empathy and accountability and having feedback conversations. You'll have your third mentoring call with me after that accountability couple of weeks. You'll have 2 of the last 3 weeks, week 10 and 11, focused upon recognition and toasts and making sure that people feel appreciated for the effort that they're giving as part of their commitment to your compelling common goals. That's going to be module 6 And then finally, Module 7 is what you'll focus on in that final week, week 12. And at the end of that 12th week, then we'll have our final mentoring call where, again, we'll not just go back and review and reflect upon the progress that we've made, but more importantly, we're going to actually chart your course moving forward so you're going to take the process and continue to refine it. As you see in the PDF that you can download and print off, it gives you a little bit of an indication of all that's included in addition to the bonuses that you'll get with the book and the do-it-yourself team building activities and the email and the calls. But this, while it's a simple process, it's something that I want to make sure you understand is going to take effort on your part, commitment on your part, but absolutely will include a commitment on my part to make sure that you're successful. And if you do the work and take advantage of all the content that's provided, you're going to be unbelievably excited about the results that you see with your team and with your leadership. If you have any questions, email me at Sean@greatresultsteambuilding.com. And again, you can find all this information at Teamwork University. All you got to do is click on one of the red buttons to go ahead and schedule a call with me to discuss how you can begin to implement this program and start growing your team very, very soon.